Hello. Welcome to the College of Arts and Sciences Fall 2020 Address and Awards Ceremony. I'm Diane Zosky, and as the Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, I would like to welcome each of you back to an academic year like no other. Typically, during the fall semester, we gather for the Dean to provide an update on progress, accomplishments, and business of the college. We celebrate several student, faculty, and staff awards and introduce new faculty colleagues. In some ways, there is nothing typical about this semester, yet in others, we keep doing what we typically do and do very well. In the midst of pandemic chaos, a parallel universe of normal, typical business continues for the college. We continue with our motto, Gladly We Learn and Teach. Our faculty continue to embrace Gladly We Learn with groundbreaking research that involves students in areas of discovery that are transformative for living in a complex global world. Our faculty in the College of Arts and Sciences take very seriously our responsibility of generating new knowledge and synthesizing existing knowledge in new ways. Last year brought another remarkable record of publications, presentations, and creative exhibitions and external funding awards. Our faculty publish articles in top-tier journals and books in some of the world's most prestigious scholarly presses. They exhibit creative work in the most respected, peer-reviewed competitions. College of Arts and Sciences investigators in 13 departments submitted 72 proposals asking for nearly $32 million, resulting in 40 successful awards for $6.7 million. The amount of dollars requested in fiscal year 20 was in excess of $14 million more than in fiscal year 19. In addition to external funding, we see that our faculty use internal resources such as the university research grants and sabbaticals to make transformative progress on their research. Our model of Gladly We Teach has never had such a poignant and pressing meaning to us as in the last 6 months. I know that each of you worked extraordinarily hard over the summer months when typically that is time used for research pursuit and deserved family and personal rejuvenation. You essentially redesigned each of your courses from scratch. I know that many of you invested in hours in workshops with CTLT to learn new pedagogical methods and technologies. You did all of this through a confusing landscape of how our university was going to open this fall, and with those plans shifting and changing as new information came to light. And now, with the fall semester well underway, you have continued to be nimble due to the trial and error of a new way of teaching and to respond to student absences due to illness. Despite the challenges of teaching during a pandemic, I remain in awe of how our faculty and staff in the College of Arts and Sciences continue to live out our commitment to individualized attention for our students. Despite the logistical challenges, you continue to deliver engaging and rigorous courses. And I realize you do all of this at great personal sacrifice, as this way of teaching in these times is much more time and labor intensive. I would like to share one response I had a few weeks ago from one of our faculty colleagues in the College of Arts and Sciences. She said, "Yes, I've spent months being exhausted to my core. I consider myself blessed. The kind of work that is sometimes so draining, that requires so much passion and energy, is exactly the work I want to be doing. The lows are definitely low, but the highs, those shape lives, not just those of my students, but mine as well." End of quote. As I mentioned that in the midst of a pandemic, the business of the college, the university, and your departments continues. We are confident that this will end, and the characteristic of strong and stable will bring us to the other side. But where we go from here, I anticipate to be more characterized by our campaign theme of Redbirds Rising. The university must be nimble and responsive to the needs of a dynamic world. We will not be waiting to the end of the pandemic, so I want to talk about some plans for our direction to begin even this year. One issue I would like to address is the search for the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. The search should be happening this year, but as you can imagine, we would be ill-advised to entertain a search with travel restrictions. The provost will make a determination early in the spring semester as to an interim dean for the fiscal year 2022. The university and college will make a vigorous investment in student success. As you all have heard, even during a pandemic, student recruitment numbers were strong this year. While the university overall saw less than a 1% decline in enrollment, the College of Arts and Sciences continues its strength with a 1% increase in enrollment. This is good news, but we have to focus more intentionally on student success once students make the decision to come to Illinois State University. I do not want to paint a falsely rosy picture here. We could do better. Over the past 5 years, the College of Arts and Sciences saw a fall-to-fall student retention decline of 4.5% and a 6-year graduation rate decline of 6.5%. You might wonder if this is insignificant, but what is worrisome is that this is a trend that is incrementally dropping each year. We are going in the wrong direction. I put this to you not as a business problem of enrollment and retention. I see this as an ethical issue. When we admit students and do not partner with their success, we do harm. They leave the university with no degree and likely holding student loan debt. In a world that is economically bifurcated between those with an education and those without an education, our student success investments are a moral issue. We will be asking each department to examine their unique data and circumstances to see where practices or policies have become a barrier for student success. Student success is both an academic and a personal issue. Just as I discussed our need to invest in academic student success, there is a related area of personal success that we have a responsibility for. All students should feel welcome and engaged in our classrooms and in our programs. This means students from diverse backgrounds should feel included. We can do that by examining our teaching, research, mentoring, and advising for inclusive practices and culturally responsive practices. I want to mention a number of efforts and opportunities from the college. Last year, the Provost's office offered microaggression training for every department. Several departments had to cancel training due to the shift to work at home. They are offering that program anew, and if your department did not schedule a training, you should. Culturally, we often do not know what we do not know, and in that lapse, we are vulnerable to insensitive and hurtful behavior. The college participated in the Provost program of growth change teams and identified 4 areas for professional development this year. These include, number 1, considering the ways that increased empathy can impact classroom dynamics. Number 2, continued professional development on understanding diverse identities and experiences. Number 3, discovering ways to improve ASBT policies for equity and inclusion. And number 4, engaging in reflective practices to understand student perspectives, practices, and needs. I want to thank Scott Jordan, Linda Clemens, Jeff Barrett, and Heidi Berticchio for their leadership on this initiative during the summer. The college will be partnering with the growth change process to facilitate meaningful activities to move us forward in these 4 areas. The college office always provides monthly professional development each year. We distributed a flyer on our series in both electronic form and paper flyers to your office mailboxes. This year, the theme of several of the sessions will be about inclusive teaching practices. Perhaps one of the most important initiatives I want to announce is a new program that will start with student forums for our College of Arts and Sciences students, particularly from underrepresented populations. We heard loud and clear last fall with the anti-Black ISU activism that all students do not feel welcome here, and that is shameful for us. We continue to see throughout this year that our society operates with insidious institutionalized bias and oppression. The College of Arts and Sciences is not immune from this. With the collaboration of Dr. Doris Houston's office and 2 student outreach leaders, we will be holding 3 student forums this semester for our 3 divisions. This will be run by students for students and will be an opportunity to hear and learn what experiences they are having in our classrooms and in our programs. This will be valuable input as to how we can grow more inclusive environments. The listening to student forums will be followed by the development of a student advisory group, especially students from populations from underserved groups. Just as we need to invest in student success, we also need to invest in faculty success throughout examination of our ASPT guidelines. This investment will be both in areas of proximal considerations due to the impact of COVID and in long-term investments in the ASP policies as they are sensitive to issues of equity and inclusion. We continue to make efforts to recruit more diverse faculty and staff. But just like with student retention, if we do not have inclusive environments that embrace diversity, this becomes an ethical issue. Another initiative that has been in the quieter planning stage in the university is the engineering program. Originally, representatives from the College of Arts and Sciences and the College of Applied Science and Technology have been involved with early planning discussions with the consulting firm Canon Design. Recently, we asked more faculty stakeholders to the planning groups, and this fall, Canon Design will be holding faculty forums to receive broader input from across the university. If the university goes forward with the engineering program, broad input will be valuable for it to be truly integrated into the ISU culture. An important initiative this fall, while not specific to the college, is the university efforts for voter education during this election year. As an American Democracy Project campus and a Carnegie Community Engaged campus, there are many initiatives to promote responsible citizenship with this election year. Please check the website for the Center for Community Engagement and Service Learning. As we all can palpate the tension on our campus, we anticipate that the evening of the election and the subsequent days might be emotionally charged for our campus community. The Center for Community Engagement and Service Learning is planning a number of processing groups for our students to serve as safe places to talk about their emotions. More information on this will be coming out soon. Lastly, I want to mention that as difficult as this time is, it is marching on, and we know that there will be a post-COVID life ahead of us. The Provost Office will be leading discussions on post-COVID planning to begin in early spring. We know that much has been learned from this process, and in addition to the challenges, this has thrust us forward in some areas of growth and good processes that may not have been realized prior to the pandemic. Out of necessity, we have been focused on the acute moments of managing this semester and each day amidst the anxiety for our health, our loved ones, and our financial stability. We forget in the midst of a pandemic crisis that in a parallel universe, many good things with the College of Arts and Sciences have still occurred. And I am not only hopeful, I'm confident that there are many good things ahead for the College of Arts and Sciences. We have certainly been humbled by these events, but humility can be one of life's greatest teachers. We have all the potential to rise from this stronger, more compassionate, and more hopeful for a bright future. We have good work to do, so let's keep doing it together. And now we'd like to transition to the awards portion of this address. Thank you.
The College of Arts and Sciences is pleased to congratulate the 2019-2020 College of Arts and Sciences award winners. From the Department of Sociology and Anthropology, Nabuko Adachi, Outstanding College Researcher, Social Sciences Division. From the Department of History, Linda M. Clemens, Outstanding College Researcher, Humanities Division. From the Department of English, Cass Fleischer, Outstanding College Service Award, Humanities Division.
Hi, my name is Cass Fleischer. I'm with the English department, a professor there, and I just wanted to express my appreciation to the college for acknowledging the work that I've done in service, both for the institution but also social agencies. I think sometimes when you work in gender violence, there's a lot of stigma around that, and so even people working on that issue, it's rather invisible, and so I appreciate maybe it'll encourage other people to get involved with agencies and do that sort of thing too. So I'm grateful to you. It has all of that work. I did it over a period of 10 years, changed my teaching and my research agenda, and I was grateful just to have done the work. So this is gravy. Appreciate you very much. Bye.
From the Department of Geography, Geology, and the Environment, John Kostelnik, Outstanding College Service Award winner, Natural Sciences and Mathematics Division. From the Department of Psychology, Adina B. Myers, Outstanding College Service Award winner, Social Sciences Division. From the Department of History, Catherine Jasper, Outstanding College Teacher from the Social Sciences Division. From the Department of English, K. Aaron Smith, Outstanding College Teacher, Humanities Division.
Thank you very much for this recognition of my teaching, which means so much to me during this time when my confidence in my teaching is so challenged because of our current situation and our online delivery. But thank you very much.
The college is also pleased to offer warm congratulations to its two Kenneth A. and Mary Ann Shaw Teaching Fellowship winners. Allison Harris from the Department of Physics.
Hi, I'm Allison Harris, Associate Professor of Physics, and I'm fortunate to be a recipient of a Shaw Fellowship. Thanks to the College of Arts and Sciences and the generosity of the Shaws, I was able to attend a workshop hosted by the Alda Center for Communicating Science. This organization helps scientists better communicate their work with colleagues and the general public. Since participating in the workshop, I've been able to more effectively share my research both within my scientific community and outside it. I'm also using the techniques I learned at the workshop to train ISU physics majors to be better communicators of science.
And Benjamin Schmeiser, Department of Languages, Literatures, and Cultures. It is a distinct pleasure today to announce that the winner of the 2020 Grable-Homan Community Peace Prize is Dr. Mark Wyman, Professor Emeritus of History. Here to share a few words about Mark is one of the people who nominated him, Mike Matika.
To my esteemed friend, Dr. Mark Wyman, he put up with me in the classroom in 1973 and 1974 at ISU, and since then he's not only been an inspiration and a role model, one of the kindest people I know, but also who never fails to give one that extra bit of encouragement, and who is deeply concerned about our people and our planet. Congratulations, Mark. Very well deserved. This is Mike Matika.
We are also pleased to acknowledge the outstanding service of 3 professors who have stepped up to serve as chairs and directors for 3 of the college's units. First, Thank you to Ricardo Cortez Cruz, who served as acting chair of the Department of English last year. Next, we offer our deep appreciation to Craig Gatto, who served as the director of the School of Biological Sciences from 2010 to 2020.
Thank you, Diane and Deb and everyone over in CAS. I appreciate this plaque. I was happy to chair biology for the last 10 years, director, whatever you called me. I think the department's doing great, more because of the great faculty than anything I did. I just tried to open doors and give them whatever they needed to succeed, and they did way more than I thought they would, and made me look better than I am. So I'm happy to serve the college and biology in any way you need for the few years I have left before I take the great sabbatical. All right, take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.
We are also grateful to Craig C. McLaughlin, who served as chair of the Department of Chemistry from 2013 to 2020.
Thank you, Diane. It was an honor to be able to serve the department and the college in this way. Best wishes to all.
Thank you to all three of these colleagues for their extraordinary service. It is an honor to present 8 faculty and staff with 2019-2020 College of Arts and Sciences Excellence Awards. The Janice Witherspoon Nylab Award for Outstanding Scholarly Achievement is presented to June Kim, Department of Chemistry. The award for Outstanding Scholarly Achievement by a pre-tenured faculty member goes to Ella Shibolo, Department of English. The winner of the John A. Dawsey Award for Outstanding Teaching is presented to Tara Lyons, Department of English. The award for Outstanding Teaching by a pre-tenured faculty member is Lindsay J. Thomas from the School of Communication. The winner of the award for Outstanding Teaching by a non-tenure track faculty member is Jennifer Bowman Milligan, School of Communication.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Milligan, and I am the recipient of the CAS NTT Outstanding Teacher Award. And so thank you very much for the honor of that award. I am joining you from my classroom, which is primarily the classroom of my 2 elementary school students, but also a classroom that I sometimes share with my 90 students from Illinois State. And last semester, as cheesy as it may be, it must be the elementary school mom in me, but we actually spent some time reading this text. What do you do with the problem? So if you'll forgive me, this is tied to my teaching philosophy and also a strategy that I utilize in some courses of mine. But Kid Blitz can be a good way to unpack theory and kind of disarm those of us that just need a break, or an easier way to connect. But in this text it says, I'm giving you the antithesis. You'll have to, if you're on the edge of your seat, you'll have to get the book from the library and read it for yourself. But at the very end, it says, so now I see problems differently. I'm not afraid of them anymore because I know their secret. Just in case you needed the picture. Every problem has an opportunity for something good. You just have to look for it. So like many of you, I am meeting at the physical place and also the confluence of multiple identities and roles that I hold. And so that presents some challenges, maybe perhaps even problems. But what I'm so thankful for in this time of the pandemic era are the opportunities that have been presented. So I do want to take a moment to thank my department, the School of Communication, and Dr. Hunt for being such a strong social support during this time. Additionally, for CTLT and the training that they have offered, and the responsiveness that they've offered to support us as faculty members, and to my fellow colleagues, because we are all in this together. We are supporting each other. We are learning new ways to engage students and to assess and build strong learning opportunities for our students. Moreover, I want to thank my students because they are incredible and they have been exemplars of finding the opportunity within problems. A lot of our seniors are missing out on some of their big final capstone experiences, and they've chosen to pivot into new internship opportunities or new ways of finding work that they would not have engaged in prior to this pandemic. So thank you to each of you for using this time that is challenging but also offers us all an opportunity. Thanks so much.
The award for outstanding teaching by an administrative professional is presented to Nathan J. Carpenter, School of Communication. The Scott M. Elliott Award for an outstanding civil service member is Patricia Gudeman from the Department of Sociology and Anthropology. And the winner of the award for outstanding administrative professional staff is R.C. McBride, School of Communication.
Hey everyone, just wanted to thank all involved. It really is humbling and flattering whenever you're recognized for something like this. And as has been said many times, being part of a great team makes everyone look good. So just want to give a shout out to the entire fantastic team at WGLT and WCBU. Could not be prouder of the work that they do every day. And also everybody at the School of Communication and at the college. Thanks again.
Congratulations to all of our Excellence Award winners. The College of Arts and Sciences is delighted to welcome 10 new faculty this year. They are from the School of Biological Sciences, Lisa Compte, who will be joining us in January, and Permin Nietzlebach.
Hi, I'm Pirmin Nietlisbach, and I'm starting as Assistant Professor of Evolutionary Biology at the School of Biological Sciences. I study the genetic and fitness consequences of inbreeding in small wild populations of birds and mice. I'm excited to join Illinois State University and look forward to seeing you on campus.
From the Department of Chemistry, Bhaskar Chilakuri. Edda Azias Ilpanar from the Department of English. Melissa Heil from the Department of Geography, Geology, and the Environment.
Hello, I'm Melissa Heil. I'm a new assistant professor in the Department of Geography, Geology, and the Environment. I'm an urban geographer. My research focuses on urban water systems and barriers to affordable water access in Rust Belt cities.
From the Department of Physics, Mohua Biswas. Jason Cieslik from the Department of Politics and Government. Xinzhen Wu from the Department of Psychology. From the School of Social Work, Nathan Stevens. And from the Department of Sociology and Anthropology, Intuan Suwandi.
Hi, I'm Intan Suwandi. I'm from Bandung, Indonesia, and I completed my PhD in sociology at the University of Oregon. I also just published my book last year titled Value Chains, The New Economic Imperialism. This is such an unusual time to start a new job, but I am excited to join Illinois State University.
Welcome to all of these new colleagues. The College of Arts and Sciences wishes everyone a healthy and productive year. We look forward to the day that we can once again celebrate these accomplishments in person.